Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Michael Apple. What's up, Mike? How
Hey,
you
what
doing,
you
man?
doing, Bill?
I'm pretty good, man. People are looking forward to this show. A lot of people, I know your background, and some people out there don't know your background. So, do you want to tell the people where you're from and a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, I grew up in the Chicago area. As a child, unfortunately, I went to about five different grammar schools. Okay, because the area kept changing, and my father kept moving us, and then I went to Austin High School, which is in the Austin district, and I lived on Madison and like Laramie. I went to grammar school on Madison and Central called Robert Emmett, and then I went to Austin High School in 1968, and that's when Martin Luther King was assassinated, and the riots were unbelievable. They were
Well,
just
how old
unbelievable.
were you when it was going on, the riots?
Well, I'm born in 53. That was 68. Holy cow.
So what do you remember about that? Like, what do you remember about
I
that time?
remember being scared, okay, because it was so life threatening. My father had a shotgun, and he gave me a shotgun as a kid to protect the home in case someone tried to loot the home. They were looting because Madison Street was a pretty big shopping district, and they were in a lot of looting was going on, and it was just a brutal time. I remember in Austin High School that um, the riots came to our school, but there was a school called Marshall and Crane, and a lot of students from those schools came over to our school and just tore the place up. The only thing the principal could do was get on the intercom and say, try to make it home. You're on your own. They only had one like cop in the school, that was assigned to the school, and
Did
forget
you
about
did
it.
you have school that day? Like, were people going to school that day?
Yeah, we were in school that day, and the principal told us to go home and good luck, like in other words, trying to get home, because that's how bad it was. A friend of mine, Ron DeSena, got stabbed. He had to have a lung removed, and it just was a brutal time, man.
I
You
got
don't
a few
ever want to relive
pictures.
that kind of stuff.
I got
You
a few
know,
pictures from the riots.
yeah.
They were
So,
pretty
uh,
big. They
so
weren't small.
what's that?
The riots were pretty big. They weren't nothing to play with. Look at this.
No, as you can see, look at that.
Yeah, the whole city was
Look at
burning.
that.
It looks like.
The whole city was messed up, man. And that was 1968. And I'm in the
It's
middle
crazy.
of all this stuff going on. You tell me you wouldn't be scared. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Not knowing what's gonna come your way.
So after the riots calmed down, what you went to high school after that, right? Or you were
I went to
around?
Austin High School, but then removed. My father, he was a factory worker, and he is from Italy. Okay, he was born in Italy, and he met my mom there in Calabria, the part of the region of Italy, that's southern Italy.
Mm.
And he just didn't have much skills, but he did. Okay, because even though he worked for Bell and Howe, he was a tremendous artist. Okay, um, Do you have the picture of Jerry Vale?
I'm gonna yeah, I'm looking for it
On
right
my
now.
pictures. My father painted Jerry Vale.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull it up right now.
And what you don't have a picture of is you don't have a picture of. I remember as a kid, he did Tony Accardo's wife. Okay, Tony Accardo is,
And that's huge, man. Tony
I
Accardo.
mean, okay, next to Al Capone, he's the most famous of the Chicagoland gangsters. Okay, and that's him. He painted his wife, and what happened was I was with him, and he lived in a town called River Forest, okay, which is a very rich neighborhood. He had two houses there. I mean, that I'm talking about the old house on the corner where there was a metal fence, and it was just huge.
Hey, what I'm
And
gonna do, I'm gonna share my screen, right? And I'm gonna share the screen and let them see the pictures, so I don't have to save them all and put them in.
that's
So
fine.
I'll just share the screen and show them. These are the pictures right here.
Well, see that picture right there that you got up?
Yep.
That is, you remember Jimmy Hoffa? You heard of that story?
Yeah, of
The
course.
Teamster boss, he got found missing.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, his name is Jackie Pressler. He took over for the Teamster boss. My father painted his portrait, and you see him. That's my father on the left, and that's Jackie Pressler on the right.
So
He
he
made
took
him a little
over. He
skinny.
took over for
Jimmy Hoffa, the
Jimmy
Teamster
Hoffa.
boss.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, and Stevie Bullet, he would know about this guy.
Yeah. Shout out to Stevie Bullets.
Yeah. And those other paintings that you see, those are just other portraits that my father did. I mean, murals. I love this one.
Yeah, it's nice,
Just
man.
love it. And those are hanging in my mom's house right now in Las Vegas. That's where she lives. She's 95 years old, God bless. Well, that's Alexis that I used to have. But look at
Nice
it.
car,
Hey,
man.
go back one time. Go back one shot.
This
Now,
one?
it's funny, but do you see the guy with the white cap on next to the guy with no shirt? That
Yeah.
guy's face. Doesn't it remind you of the guy from Sopranos, the uncle?
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Junior.
remember his name.
Junior.
Junior.
Yeah,
Right.
Junior.
Doesn't he look like him?
Yeah, kind of.
And this is way before that show appeared. All right. Now, go back, if you see the next one is a car. That's my old. That's my mother.
Wow.
This is my house in Las Vegas. That's where they live. That's my mom. I love this clown too. Abraham Lincoln, of course.
Clowns right here. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln.
I mean, he was a very, oh my God. I mean, you look at his paintings. Would you say he had talent or what?
Yeah, talent, man.
He went to the Art Institute over here in Chicago and he quit. That's of his hometown
He had
Mendon.
the bosses. He had the bosses of the Chicago outfit buying his paintings, right?
Yeah. This is my car right now.
Have you been to you've been there, right? To Gold's
Yeah.
Silver Pawn Shop? How was it there, man?
I met them guys. I even had a mug signed by the father before he passed away.
Yeah.
That other Lincoln is the car I just bought.
Yeah, it's a nice car. This one?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car, man. It's comfortable, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. This guy, I don't know, came out of nowhere. That's me in the Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
Pawn shop.
What's good, everybody? There's a lot of people in here, man. You attract a big crowd, man.
Oh, I can't even tell. How do you tell?
So go on the right of your screen. You can see it says comments. See, it says chat, comments.
Chat comments. I don't see it.
On the right of your screen, it should say chat
You're in
or
the
comments.
everyone can see
All
you.
right.
Look at there's Jerry Vale.
Jerry Vale, he was another Chicago
No,
legend, right?
no, not necessarily Chicago. I used to deal to him at the Stardust Hotel. He liked to play poker. I worked at the Stardust in Las Vegas, and that's the portrait. That's not my father. That's my uncle's friend, El Sofiakis. But look at the portrait my father did of Jerry Vale. Now
That's
this
nice.
guy is like, he did a lot of Italian songs, Femina, you know, and just, this is the house in Las Vegas. There's Junior.
I think it's going back to the same pictures.
Yeah. That's
So
Jesus. That's Jesus going across the boat. Yeah.
let me get some of these. So
Very talented.
once, how did you know that these
I
people were
seen
involved?
someone, Gianna Catalano.
Did you know
Thank
that
you.
some of these people were involved with the
What's that?
life when you were younger? Did you know some of these people were involved with the life?
With the life?
Yeah, like with the life.
Well,
Did you
here's
know
what
when you were
happened.
younger?
Okay, I used to box out of La Follette Park. Okay, my friend Bobby Avenatti, who is married to Marco D'Amico. Do you have a picture of him? Thank you. I appreciate it. My father was great. He was
Marco
married to
D'Amico.
Marco D'Amico's, I think, sister.
I don't know if I
And
have a picture of him.
yeah, you got to have picture Marco D'Amico. He was the boss.
Let me see.
He took over for the Franzo. No.
All right, here's.
That's the guy that took over. That's no. He was the.
So here's the chart of the alleged families now.
All right, but Marco died.
Alleged.
And you see that Spano guy down there?
Let's see, we got this guy.
That's Big Mikey. Yeah, that's my buddy. You would not believe how light this guy was on his feet. We used to go to discos, and I owned the disco in Rosemont called the Fools Rush In. There's Chucky Billavia's father, Kavit. There's Chucky and his dad. He got out of prison. There's that crew, yeah. I'm surprised you don't have Marco D'Amico. Palacio, Michael, and a couple of the cast. There they are, the two brothers.
You knew them pretty well, right?
Well, I played cards with them. In fact, I played cards with them 2 days before they found them, buried alive.
Wow.
Okay. There was a club that we played at. It was called the Western Club. Louis Tenuta was the head of the club. And it was on Belmont, east of Harlem Avenue.
Hold on, Marco. I'm trying to get that guy for the one that you were saying.
Marco D'Amico, I can't believe you don't have a picture of him, buddy. He just passed away not real long ago, but he was a boss. What's funny is that
I got a picture of him right here.
What's that?
How was he as a person when you
He was considered my godfather, because back in the days, Bill, believe it or not, see, I'm in the poker industry, okay?
Yeah.
That's what I do for a living now, because even though I'll be 69 on January 19th, I run a social club, and it's just full of players. Rudy Frado, Yeah, didn't he though, Liz? Wasn't he great? I love Jerry. But did you see the picture of that my father painted? Hey, Stevie, there he
This him.
is. You
This
got
him,
it,
right?
Marco. That's
Yeah.
him. Now that's my godfather. When I lived in Elmwood Park, which is a mob ran town, okay?
Of A-Light. It was a portrait of A-Light.
I don't know what that was. Oh, that was a clown. She's talking about the clown picture.
No, they're they're just
Right.
playing
Now,
around.
let me just elaborate about Marco D'Amico. Back in those days, I lived in Elmwood Park. Ah, thanks, Steve.
Stevie Bullets.
Thank you, buddy. Back in the days in Elmwood Park, you could not.
Thank you for joining me, Bruno.
You cannot run a game without a sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
So
You
what would
have
happen
to
if
have
someone tried to run a
sponsors.
game without one?
You would get, listen, I'm in a book. It's called Pay, Quit, or Die. I'm in one of the last chapters. All right.
Yeah.
If you didn't pay your dues in those days, you better quit or you're going to get whacked. It's that simple. But I was real close with Marco, so he gave me extra leeway. I didn't have to pay as much as other people.
Did you ever
You know what
catch
I'm
anybody
saying?
when you were younger? Did you ever see them catch anybody cheating?
Well, no. I mean, you're at a game like that. You're not going to risk cheating, okay? It's ridiculous. I'll tell you what, though. Maybe you can pull this guy up, too. This guy was, oh my God, one of
What's
the
his name?
most feared, and he was not even Italian. His name is Ray Spencer. Okay, he used to come by my house and play cards and stuff like that. And one game that he ran out of Norridge area, where Maurice Lionel Cookies used to be, it was by Orlando Noodle's house. He pulled me aside one time and he showed me this device. Okay. All right. I don't know. First of all, I don't know if it's true or not, but he told me that he was the one that did the job on, what's that guy's name? I have to think of his name. I think it was in Park Ridge or something. But he showed me this device.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy Cosenza. Hey, Jimmy, that's where my folks were from.
Oh,
A
is that the
small
town?
town near Cosenza. It was called Rende in Calabria. Have you heard of it, Jim? Is it? Cosenza is is the big town. Like it's like the big town in Rende, like Calabria, where my dad and like I was there when I was a kid, like 8 years old, and Cosenza would be like Chicago of this area. You know what I'm saying?
To a car spot, closed up, cams are everywhere. 5,000-pound magnetic doors. I'm sure they catch someone cheating, man. They bring them out back or something. So,
Yeah.
what about when you were younger and growing up around this stuff? Did you ever
Yeah.
see people trying to rob card games?
Well, someone tried to rob me. Okay. I don't know if I told you this story or not.
No, you
These
haven't.
guys owed me money from the car. See, unfortunately, with the part I hate most about running a card game is when they go busted. You know, there
They
was
lose
no
all their money.
ATMs.
They lose
There
all their
was
money.
no, huh?
They lose all their money and they're
They
mad,
want to
right?
still play. So who do they ask for to borrow money from? Me. All right. So these guys owed me, I don't know, about 5,000. This one, the one guy that was playing. So they call me up and they say in Elmwood Park, we're coming to pay you your money. No, nah, Jim. I had a high draft number. I was like three something, and I didn't have to go to Vietnam, though I wish I would have. So they came in. They said, "We got your money. Or I got your money. I'm on the way there." Right.
Yeah, that's how they get you. I got your money. Right.
Right. So now I let the guy in, and to my surprise, he was with another guy. All right. But I let him in, and it shows you how God works. Okay. Because it was just by coincidence, my friend, who is like 6'6", ex-football player, and he was a Melrose Park cop. He was by my house, and they didn't know he was there. And I says to him before they got upstairs, "Hey, let's play a game on these guys, okay? Throw them against the wall, pretend like we got busted." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So when they got in the house,
Oh, you
he
guys
was
were acting like you guys were already busted. Like
yeah,
the cops were already in there busting you.
yes. And he was the one that was frisking everybody. All right.
They
And we
probably
frisking
shit when
me.
they walked in. They probably shit, man.
The what? They
They
were
probably,
shitting.
yeah.
Yeah. But listen to this. In one guy's, he had an overcoat. He had a pipe that was, I mean, oh my God, wider than this, and solid metal up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Why would he be carrying his pipe? Okay. And what do you think the other kid's got in his pants, in his waistband?
A gun.
A gun with a potato on it, strapped to it. Now, what was their intention?
So after you guys, he took the gun out with the potato on it and shit. What was your next move there? What happened?
I don't want to talk about that stuff, but I haven't seen them since.
You know their intentions, man. They got a potato on the gun. Shit.
They were out to whack me for
Over
a lousy
$5,000.
$5,000. You know what I mean? Now, I played cards with Tony Spilaccio and Mike Spilaccio at
What
the
was it
Western
like?
Club.
Their last time you seen them alive? What was it like?
Yeah, they were pleasant. I mean, they were really pretty cool. Believe it or not, Bill, Michael Spilaccio owned a place on North Avenue called Hoagy's Pub. Okay, he owned a place called Hoagy's Pub. Do you know who used to go in there? I mean, we all used to hang in there and stuff like that. But they had like Robert Conrad. You know who Robert Conrad is? Is that Robert Conrad?
Probably.
Right there. I think that's him in the white and the blue shirt. It looks like him. But anyways,
Yeah, it is him. Matter of
right?
fact, it is him. Yeah,
Now, how
it
would I
is.
know that?
He's the actor, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did the battery
that's him.
commercial, and I think Wild Wild West or something. I'm not sure.
That was him.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
So, to authenticate what I'm talking, there's that picture. They used to go into Hoagie's Pub.
They're talking about the revolver being the potato wouldn't work and all this shit.
I think it was I don't know type of gun, bro. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But they didn't know that it wasn't gonna work. This is their idea of a silencer.
Surprised they didn't have socks on their hands, man. Like,
What's that?
I'm surprised they didn't have socks on their hands. Like,
Yeah,
like
something
what's
like
in,
that.
like the
Right. So you know who else used to go to Hoagie's pub besides
oh,
Robert Conrad? James Darren. He's a real popular singer. We all went to the Playboy Club in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and we seen him one of his performances. And they used to mess with this guy. They used to be wearing these suede loafer shoes.
is this that
And
guy
they
you were
would put
talking about, Ray Spencer?
no, that's not him. Ray was big guy. I wish that was him, but that's not
Was he
him.
in
Ray,
politics?
no, he's not a politician, no. He's a
So
hitman.
these are the alleged. This is the alleged chart of the Chicago
But they
outfit.
may not have him on because okay, let me look through there. Who you got? Okay,
Frank Corso.
Joseph Andriaki. He had a restaurant on I believe there's Michael. You know Spano right there, Big Mike. See that Spano guy?
Yeah,
On the with the
on the
suit
bottom.
on. It's on
Yeah,
the bottom.
yeah, I see him.
His daughter's married to one of my good friends,
So a lot of
Romito.
these people, man, a lot of these people, do you think it's even possible to be associated with the outfit without law enforcement being involved with every track of your life, like every aspect of it?
Now, and probably not, but you see the upper part over there.
Yeah,
Now, Rocky Lombardo. You see Rocky Lombardo?
yeah, yeah,
Because I can't see the full picture, but I'm just
yeah,
going to tell you, he's a
yeah,
very good friend of mine. He used to have a restaurant in Melrose Park on North Avenue. He lives in Arizona now. All right. That's Joey the Clown's brother.
yeah. Is it his younger brother?
Notorious. Huh?
Is it his younger brother?
Younger brother. Who you heard of Joey the Clown.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you know that was his brother?
Um, I knew he had a brother.
Okay, Rocky's his brother.
Joey the Clown is the one that killed Joey Seaforth's father, right?
Could be, man.
I
Unfortunately,
think.
could be because he was a hitman, definitely. You
Yeah, there's
know,
a book about it and stuff. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
Can you go back to those pictures 1 minute?
Yeah. Which one do you want to see?
Michael Spano.
This one, right?
He just got out too. Okay, like first of all, let's go with I know Gary Gaggs. Okay, he's got a place in Acapulco, which me and my wife are going end of this month. We're gonna go to Acapulco. But next to that, you see Tony. I think you can't see the name, but it's Doty.
Yeah.
Dote.
Yeah.
Do you see the Doty? I know it's Tony Doty because Elma Park. But I
Yeah,
don't
the guy
see
on the
Tony
right.
Doty on there. Can you read his last name?
It says Elmwood Park. I
Yeah, but
can't
his
read.
last
I
name is
can't read
Tony
it.
Doty.
I can't read the last name.
He had a disco on Grand Avenue in Chicago called Evergreen. Okay? At his joint, Evergreen is where I met my wife.
Oh, that's where you met your wife?
Yeah, at his disco.
What
Evergreen.
year? What year was that?
That had to be 1980.
Damn.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. She's beauty. Well, I got hit with the thunderbolt when I seen her.
All it matters is about being happy, man, and
Yeah,
you know.
she. In fact, tomorrow is I got a game at my poker club,
Hmm.
and she's cooking. And the people, when they know she's cooking, she's doing me a favor because thank you, Liz. I appreciate it. Uh, no, I wasn't in Vietnam. No, Cosenza is my father's like home. He lived in Rende. I'd been to Cosenza in Calabria, Jim. So I met her at his bar in Chicago called Evergreen, and now you got Mikey Sarno. You pulled up Marco D'Amico. All right. Now it's maybe you can pull this guy up because this is kind of funny.
Oh,
Vince the Saint Insero, Inserro.
I don't see it.
Gotta be Insero, Inserro. The Saint.
Inserro.
Yeah, Vince. His nickname was
I
the
got
Saint.
him.
His nickname was the Saint.
I got him.
All right. Now, this guy was maybe Joe Pesci size.
He was a small guy.
Small guy, but man, was he feared, Bill. He whacked so many people. It's just unbelievable.
Is
I
this the
used to
guy,
go to
man?
his
He looks
house.
harmless. He really does. But I
I
mean,
know. Do you have a picture?
yeah,
Can I see it? I want
it's
to make sure
loading.
it's the same guy.
Is this him?
That's him on the left.
He looks harmless, man. They
Is that
usually do,
Ricardo?
right?
Is that Ricardo on his?
I think so.
That could be at their house. At
Yeah, I think
Ricardo's
that's
house.
Tony Accardo on the right.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, I know. Doesn't he look harmless?
Yeah, he
This guy
does.
was, I'm telling you, notorious.
So what was his method of killing people?
You name it, he did it. Okay. I used to go to his house every week and play cards.
This him, right?
That's him. Yeah. He had a daughter. Okay. He lived in,
This was
yeah.
him when he was younger. It looks like he was
Yeah,
a
that's
ruthless
way
guy.
younger days. But that's him. Okay. So I've been by his house. Once a week we would hold a poker game. You know, he would. And I would go. All right. Here's the thing. Nobody argued with this guy. All right. If he said this is the way the game's played, this is the way I'm almost professional poker player. Okay. And I said, no, I'm not. He goes, this is my game. So everybody got to call their game. Now, like say you're playing I play Omaha. That's my favorite game. Okay. We would play a version of Omaha. Okay. So if you got 3 aces on board, you know, on the board, because everybody uses oh, it was Joey Doves? Yeah, okay. Thank you. I knew it was someone. Ayupa. That was Joey Ayupa. So if you use 3 cards on board, Bill, and you got an ace in your hand, you got 4 aces. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy says, no, you got to use 2 cards out of your hand. Oh, wow, Jimmy, no kidding. My
Make it his own.
folks were from Rende. It's near Cosenza. Have you ever heard of Rende? So he's saying no. You got to use Bade. My wife is half Bades and half Sicilian. So can you pull a picture up of her?
Yeah.
Jimmy? I mean, Bill, my wife on my pictures.
Yeah, hold on. People, stop messaging me, please.
In Italy when I was
Stop
8 years old.
messaging me. I can't show pictures and have messages going at the same time.
What happened? Oh.
This is you and your wife.
Yeah.
I said I can't have messages coming in at the same time.
Yeah, that's a recent picture, me and my wife, yes. She's Bades and Sicilian.
Because I got messages coming in.
I'm sorry, brother. I don't know how this works.
No, it's all right. But if I share the screen,
okay, let me get back to the Saint story.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, right? Am I right?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody says, okay, you know, and they all went along with it. Yeah, that's Joe Ayupa then. So when it was my time to call the game, I would say, if you got 3 on board of a kind and you got the 4th card in your hand, you got 4 of a kind. It counts. You know what I mean? Yeah. And everybody looked at me and says, "What are you, fucking nuts?"
Oh, because it's your game though.
Yeah.
But he's there.
But he's going, how are you going against this guy? I didn't care. Okay, I played it the way it's supposed to be played. Yeah. You know, and he didn't even say anything. You know, he went along with it too.
Maybe he respected.
You know, when it was my turn to call.
Maybe he respected the fact that you held your ground. Like, I'm gonna do it like this.
I think so. Because nobody stood up to him. You know what I mean, Bill? He was so nuts. I mean, that picture does not do him justice.
Hit that like button, people.
Yeah. But
appreciate every single buddy in here, man. Everyone watching, I appreciate all of you guys.
And I do too. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming along and watch. But
do you miss Chicago?
I still am in Chicago.
He's still there, man.
I live in Addison, Jimmy. But have you heard of Rende? It was Vicina Cosenza. So that was a story. I bumped heads with him.
And he just let it go. He didn't really. It's because you weren't a yes man like all these other guys were, you know?
Yeah, my mom told me I was dropped when I was a baby. Anyways, what's this frog? Got a problem? Hey, frog, come to Addison, Chicago, and tell me this stuff. I'll show you what an ape I am.
Hey, frog, get in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we put those guys in the bathroom, man.
Put them in the bathroom with the fucking coffee cakes.
Yeah. People, man, they don't got no respect, man.
Thank you, Steve. Love you, brother. I watched you last night. It was a little late.
Yeah, man, he's doing some good stuff with his podcast. Shout out to Steve.
Yeah.
I gotta go on, man. When you gonna interview me, Bullets, man?
Yeah, you should go on. So, I wish you could put a picture up of Ray Spencer.
Let me see. I'll try to find him. Didn't I already have him?
Oh. No, you got the wrong picture. Politician guy. This guy was notorious. He showed me a device down the basement of Orlando Noodle's house where we used to play cards. It was like a cartridge in a metal silver casing, and on the end of it was a spike. In other words, he would put it to someone's temple, pull the button, and the spike would go through the guy's brain.
Oh, it was like that. No Country for Old Men. With that tank. Remember the guy carried the tank, and he had the little button, and he shot the metal thing.
Oh yeah, but this was
Remember with
much
the air?
smaller.
Like
This was like an X-Acto knife, kind of like.
what?
You know what I'm saying? Size.
And would it have like one of those
It had like a cartridge in it,
one of the
maybe.
yeah, one of those CO2s in it?
Yeah, and then on the end was a spike. He showed it to me.
Did you ever
Okay.
see those new knives they have? They're supposed to be the deadliest knives in the world. They take a CO2 cartridge. So
Really?
when you put it in, so when you press the button and it blows them apart
That's brutal.
with
I don't
air.
think they had them then, or this guy probably would.
Oh, they have them now, man. I could look it up right now and show you guys.
Oh my God! But
Hold on,
anyways, his name is Ray Spencer. I don't remember the guy's name that he told me that he was responsible for. Damn it. Wait a minute. I got some notes here. Maybe I could.
It's called the CO2 knife. It's the world's
Wow.
deadliest knife.
Yeah. You know, Marco had his right-hand man was Roland. We called him Rolly Morelli.
This is the knife, man. This is the CO2 knife. See the button on there? You put the CO2s in it. You button in there, and you just once you stab somebody, you see the hole in the front of the blade.
Is brutal. That is
yeah, you press the button, man, and it blows them apart with air.
Where do you buy them?
On the internet, man.
I gotta look for this.
Yeah.
So you know, like one of my best friends who was also a stablemate of mine in La Follette Park in Chicago reboxed, and that's how I became affiliated and introduced to the social clubs. All right. His name is Jimmy Amabile.
Steve Dunn, what's up, Sam, man? How you doing, man? Shout out to Sam, man.
And his father's name was Joe Shine Amabile. His nickname was Joe Shine.
I've heard that name before, Amabile. I've heard that.
Yeah. And so what through Jimmy, he introduced me to Bobby Abenati, who was also he was our heavyweight. I was middleweight. Jimmy was middleweight. You know, boxing.
Yeah. So you were on the you were in the corner.
Yeah, that's my godson.
When he was fighting. That's awesome, man. How was it to be there in the corner and
oh my God,
supporting him like that and all that?
You know
How was that?
You know what was so cool though, Bill, is that we went everywhere. He fought. I was his corner man. I wasn't his main corner man. I was the mouthpiece, water, guy.
But you still felt like still felt good, right?
We were on Showtime, HBO. We were on TV in many fights. It's Don the Bomb George. We went to Montreal, Canada, and fought Donis Superman Stevenson. He went 12 rounds with this guy who is unbelievable. I mean, and the champ. He was champion of the world. Yeah. Unfortunately, he got hurt, and nothing you can do. He's out of commission now. But it was unbelievable those days to be able to go to all these places and work his corner. Be on TV, live TV and stuff. Don, we had different approaches to the game of boxing. He had boxing talent. okay? But he wanted to be a crowd pleaser, okay? He says, I go, Don, you know how to box, you can hit and not get hit. Why are you going battle toe to toe with this guy? Because
Showboating shit, right? Because he
yeah,
wants to
my
give
because my
them.
fans come to see excitement, okay? And I deliver. I say I understand, but to prolong your boxing career, just hit the guy and do
It's
your
knock
footwork
his
and get
ass
away
out and
from
keep
him.
it moving, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Think and move. Nah, I'm gonna put on a show. That was his mentality. And he did. Every
Hey
one
man.
of his fights were exciting. I mean, he fought some of the top middleweights in the world, super
And he
middleweights.
played with him, right? You said like he was playing with him. Like he
No,
wasn't.
yeah, it's unbelievable. So, and then like me and his father boxed also out of La Follette Park. Our coach just passed away, Pat LaCasa. God bless you, Pat.
Rest
You
in
were the
peace.
best coach. I miss you, man. And Bobby Abenati was our heavyweight, and Bobby Abenati brought me to my first social club where all these guys hung. Okay, and then it moved to Elmwood Park on Fullerton or something there, and there was all these nicknames. Okay, you got Mousy, you got Mooney, you got Rolly, you got Joe the Hat, Harry the Lock, all these nicknames these guys had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how I got involved in poker, because then I started running games out of Elmwood Park, and I was the police knew and everything, and I was untouchable. Okay, because of my sponsorship with Marco D'Amico.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was cool. You know, I would have a door buzzer intercom, and I would have a lock uh, with a metal bar going through the door,
Would you
and
make
they
people
would
take their
buzz.
guns, put them down before they come
Was
in?
that?
Do they got to keep their guns outside the building?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know none of that could be loud inside. They're all with frisked and all that stuff there too. You know. But there's one downfall to that, Bill. Because the game was so popular, I had the most boomingest game going, man. I would start on Sunday. Then it went to Sunday and Mondays nonstop. Then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I went 1 week, Monday to Friday, nonstop. How do I keep awake? I did a no dose. Then I did a right cross. Then I did a Black Beauty, whatever these speed things were called.
Yeah.
Finally, a guy suggested doing a line of cocaine. Okay, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I tried doing a line of cocaine. Sure enough, it worked. You know, and just was bad. I being so against drugs, me doing it wasn't really my. I did it for necessity to stay awake because my game would not stop. Nobody wanted to go home. I had policemen, I had politicians, I had doctors. One guy, doc, he was doing a, he
He's
was
like,
going to
hold on,
do.
I
I
got
remember I
heart
mentioned to you.
surgery. I'll be right
He's
back.
doing, yes, exactly. I gotta go perform a surgery. I'll be right back. He would
Wow.
go and he would come back. Okay, unbelievable. They don't want to stop. It's an addiction when you're playing poker that these guys don't want to stop. Okay, now one time the cops came and raided my house. Okay, and I got pre-notified. Okay, of the cops raiding my house.
Yeah.
So everybody, I made leave. All right, I had a secret crawl space. It was one of the older houses, and I had like 3 apartments in it. And I was on the top floor. My
Yeah.
parents lived in the bottom floor.
It
We
was like
rented the
broke
basement.
broke all up.
Yeah. So I had a crawl space in my closet in my bedroom, and I made a secret compartment where you got to slide the 2x4 and it opens up into my safe where my safe was at. You know what I mean? So I put all the stuff in there. Okay,
Yep.
drugs and everything in there, and uh, and they came and they raided my house, and they didn't find. They found the guy. I had no idea. His name was Steve Masciola, and underneath the couch that he was at, there was like 7 grams of cocaine
Of
that I
course.
had no idea he had. I go, you done. When they left, I wanted to choke him. Okay, because you know.
You didn't get
So
caught,
I
right?
caught it.
You didn't get
What's that?
caught. Did you get caught with it?
Yeah, I got caught with it. So I got to go. I had to
Oh,
go to trial, and the judge, I think she had some. She was a black judge, and I could tell. Oh, you're from Elmwood Park, huh? That she had the stereotype of Elmwood Park, me being Italian
no.
and from Elmwood Park, that it wasn't going to go good. So no way was I taking a bench trial. Okay, I went to a jury trial, and I presented a case that was beautiful. Okay, I blamed,
Did they have you in lockup before
oh
they?
man, I did. Listen,
And
you
where
know
were you?
Cook
Cook
County.
County? Yeah, you were in Cook County too. You were, right? Yeah.
You know anything about Cook County?
Yeah, I've heard all about it, man. All about it.
Okay, you believe it or not, would you believe I spent 2 years in Cook County?
Yeah, we
Okay,
talked about this before, but tell the people, man. Tell the people.
Division 1, triple
Shit.
max security. You would see murderers on TV, in the news, and then next thing you know, they're coming into your tier. You
And you
know,
sit right next to you, right?
I was in Peapod. My celly, okay, Ali Schmidt, he was, there are a number of gangs. Okay, you understand that. You got Vice Lords, you got GDs, you got Latin Kings, Cobras, all these different gangs. And they're all doing, and they each had assigned tables to sit, you know. I know, I wish I never would have did it. So it was just, my celly was what they call an elite Vice Lord. Okay, he was a black guy from the west side of Chicago, like I was from. So I was kind of protected, but I didn't need it. I walk in there and they did. Now, after I got sentenced, well, before that, let me explain to you what else happened. Do you have the picture of the two-seater Seville that I had? The black car?
Hold on. I don't.
It's a custom Seville.
I don't think I do. Nah, I don't. No.
Black car.
I could try to
Well,
look
I
it
had a
up.
custom two-seater Seville. They don't make them. 1979 Seville, two-door. All Sevilles are four-doors. This was custom made. I had my dealership, Michael A's Auto on Grand Avenue in River Grove. Okay, my dealer plate number was 953 DL 953.
You remember the dealer plate
I
number?
remember my Cook County B315.
I remember my inmate number too, man. I
V
remember
three
all of
one
it.
five seven zero. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's like you don't forget your address. I mean, I don't. So I had to do. The part is, I had more than one case. I had to do 6 months in DuPage County also. Okay, all for drug possessions. Okay, now I'm waiting for my cases because I had more than one, Bill.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, I got them all resolved, and I ended up with 7 years for 7 grams of cocaine And 4 years, this judge gave me, this, like I told you, the black lady judge, a not concurrent, consecutive sentence, which means she gave me
So you got to do it
7-4, and
after
they
that
had
you
to
got to do
run.
more.
So in other words, I got 11 years to do. Okay? So I started my time in Robinson. Then from Robinson, I worked in the officer's commissary. I had outside clearance. They sent me to Vienna. All right. Then the next thing I know, I got drafted to go to do sandbagging with right next to people like the National Guard and stuff like that, because there was
Yeah.
major flooding going on, and I'm working hand by hand with school teachers and everything. So
This is
someone
your
would
car,
ask
man,
me,
right here, right?
what's that?
This your car right here?
Let me see. I didn't see it.
It's right here, man. It's the Bentley.
Oh no, that's from that's when the Stardust got knocked down. They put Resorts World up there. Okay. And I took pictures of a couple cars that were in right by the poker room. My friend Leon Wheeler is one of the managers there. It's where I used to work at the Stardust. It's in that place right now. No, mine was a black 2-seater Seville, and so I went to do my sandbagging. Then they went and they put me back in Vienna again to finish my time. And who do you think I'm walking the what do you call it? The track with, do a little exercise, right? They didn't see I had money on my commissary. All right. At least people still didn't forget me out here.
Yeah.
Besides my family, I had people sending me money. And over at Vienna, they gave you actual $30 or $40 a month in coins. Okay, that you can go to this store and buy whatever you want. You can buy pizzas and stuff like that. And it was really unbelievable. You could go to a pond and go fishing. There was no wire fences anymore.
That
I mean, it
sounds
was like it
crazy,
blew my
man.
mind. After being in Cook County, Division One, I'm in Vienna.
You're
I'm
like
thinking,
loving
holy,
it there, right?
it's like unbelievable. You can wear street clothes. So who do you think I'm walking the yard with?
What's up, Will?
His name is
Bella.
Larry Hoover.
Larry Hoover. You're walking the yard with Larry Hoover.
Look that up.
I know who Larry Hoover is for the people
He's the
that don't
head
know.
of all the GDs, calls all the shots. There he is. That's a younger picture too.
I got an older picture I'll bring up right here. Yeah, pretty sure he's locked up right now in
He's locked up right now for a reason, though, Bill.
Colorado, right?
You know why
He's
he's
in
locked up right
AdMax.
now?
He's
They
in
bugged
AdSec.
his. That's him. They bugged his pass. Okay, and they got him ordering a hit on someone or something like that, and they slammed his ass again. Okay, and I knew this guy from Vienna prison. It sucks what they did to him.
Yeah,
You know
man.
why? Because when there are riots going on in other prisons and stuff like that, they would helicopter this guy in, and he would defuse the situation.
And he's done that a lot, right? He
He's
defused the
done that a lot.
situation. Yeah, and they shit on him after that, right?
And after that, they shit on him. Exactly. How do you do that, man?
It's the government, man. It's the government.
Okay, that's him. And I was with this guy personally, locked up in Vienna.
It's wild.
So, I don't know, man. You tell me.
We got a lot more stuff we could talk about, man. We already been on for an hour. Let's save some for the next time I have you on.
Yeah, that's fine, Bill.
Yeah,
no
definitely.
problem.
We'll
I
save
get
some of
carried
the
away.
stories. It's
You know,
all
I
good, man. You're
apologize for
great.
it.
I
I
love
want
having
to
you
thank
on.
everybody for
Definitely.
watching.
You got anybody you want to give a
Hey,
shout
did we
out
get
to,
any
man?
response to this?
Yeah, whole bunch of people here.
Okay,
We got
great.
we got 25 people. So when you go back and you watch it, you can watch the replay and you can see the chat.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna bring you back, man. People love
Okay.
hearing your stories.
Yeah, a guy mentioned Rocky Marciano. He was the
Yeah.
only guy he was 49-0 with 42 knockouts, Rocky Marciano. But I also love Muhammad Ali. I know, I can't help it. He was yeah, Jeff Ford.
Definitely
All
gonna
right,
bring
buddy.
him back, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming
Appreciate
on.
it. Sorry to be
I want to
so
give a
long.
shout out to Mike McCollum too, man. I want to
Okay.
give a shout out to Stevie Bullets. I want to give a shout out to Ciro, all them, Dave Icovetti, Anthony, all you guys, man. All you guys out there that be rocking with me. I appreciate you.
Thank you, buddy. And let me know how to watch this.
Yeah, definitely. I'll send you a link. I want to give a
You
shout
didn't
out to
send me
Liz
the last link.
Capola. I'll send you a link. I promise. I got you, man.
No, but you're going to send me a link. Send me a link.
Omerta Clothing. I want to give a shout out to Mike Squiggles and omertaclothing.com. If it's not Omerta Clothing, it's not.
Oh,
real.
yeah. He's got great clothing.
Yeah, man. He's really
All right.
picking up steam now,
Yep.
But yeah, definitely, man. Thank you guys for rocking with me. And I'll
Yeah.
see you again soon, Mike, man.
Love Rocky Marciano. Love him.
Thank you, bro.
All right.